Welcome everyone to my mom's channel. This is Biscuit, and I want to welcome you to Simply Blessed Crafts. There's going to be a playlist in the description, and I want everyone to make sure you go check out these wonderful girls. I'm getting so excited. Mom promised me that she's going to make me a toy so I can chew it up. Please make sure you go check it out in the playlist. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye. DIY number 1. Okay, so here guys, I am starting off with using this K-cup. So I'm going to start talking off with that this is another collab with Our Imagination challenge, and boy was this a challenge, you guys. This is probably one of the ones that I've struggled with the most. So K-cups was one of our challenge items, and I decided I was going to cut them apart and try to make something out of them. It is kind of hard for me to record this and show you guys and not bore you to death, because this was very tedious, and my camera does end up cutting off on me, so I do end up showing you more than I probably needed to, but I wanted to make sure you guys got the gist of it. I do make 2 of these to kind of get the gist of it, but I ended up making a snowflake. Tried to make a snowflake with this. So I'm just basically just cutting notches in it, which works out in my favor because no snowflake is the same, so which was great because, like I said, this kind of turned out, a lot of my projects kind of turned out into a hot mess, you guys. But I mean, it wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't my best work. But I just go around and do this through the entire thing, and like I said, I do two of these. And I do have another project that are using these K-cups as well. But after I get both of my K-cups cut out into my snowflakes, this board I got from Target a long time ago. I take the tag off of it, and I'm just staining it with my antique Waverly wax. I do not worry about the back. I just go along the edges and the front here to give it a little bit more of a rustic look. I kind of am going for more of a Christmas and a wooden, I guess it is kind of more of a, I don't know, it kind of ended up turning into more Christmas and winter, I guess. But I take some of my white DIY paint and kind of just willy-nilly making a little bit of a snow hill here. I'm just pouncing my white paint with my sponge brush here just to fill it in. I wanted to make it look authentic, and I didn't want the streaks of the brushes or nothing like that, so I just kind of pounced it. These I got from, I believe I got this whole pack from Walmart. They come in they're ornaments, and they come in a pack of, I believe it was Walmart. I don't know. They might even came from Dollar Tree. I don't remember. I've had them in my stash for like, gosh, I don't know, like 2-3 years now. I've used a bunch of them in different projects. But here's my snowflake, you guys. And like I said, I've kind of put them together because I want them to kind of flow together, you know, kind of to off-center each other in the middle. It wasn't exactly working out because I didn't cut them. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I was going to do it. So I kind of glued them to where it looked like it was going to, but some of them weren't doing that. But because they're plastic, I'm gluing them down, and then I'm going to kind of glue them down to where they're going to do that. If that makes any sense. You'll kind of see me do it. So I want them to kind of fill in the empty spots. So we're kind of glue them. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know. Guys, it's been a really long week. And this was definitely a challenge, this project. This whole challenge, they definitely gave us a run for our money on this one, I tell ya. It was fun, though. I'll give them credit. I mean, you like being challenged. This was definitely a challenged one, but anyway, so I grabbed some of these. I had some of these buttons. These were like antique buttons that I got from a thrift store that I found in my stash, and I grabbed 2 of them. I had this one, and then I wanted something else for that center one to kind of just center it off, but it had the middle part sticking out of it, so I had to break that off. And then I wanted to paint them white to kind of blend in with the snowflake, so that's kind of what we're doing here. Just painting them white. I didn't paint them all exact white, but yeah, anyway. And then I just glue them down on top of each other. And then to fill it in a little bit more, I had some of these. These are really old as well. They're supposed to be sticker ones. And as you can see, they're yellowed on the back. That's where the sticker was. They're so old that they don't even stick anymore. I don't even know where I've gotten these. I think I might have gotten these from a garage sale. So I'm just gluing these down with my hot glue gun. I'm just kind of sticking these down to where kind of just looks like it's lightly snowing, except for that really big snowflake. I don't know. It was kind of out of place. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I like it. You guys kind of have to let me know what you think. So I decided I was going to put a little tree here. So I'm just kind of, I grabbed some more of my antique or my DIY paint, and I'm just kind of stippling a little tree. This is my Monet's Garden green, and then I used some more white to go over top of the tree and just kind of blend it in, look like snowy tree. The other 2 DIY projects that we had to use for this challenge collab were hair rollers and balloons. So stick around, see what I make with those 2. And we're gonna have the information coming up right here. This is what my project looked like. So this is hosted by Kathy Kathy Joe DIYs and Rustic and Lace DIYs and Sweet Teas and Butterflies. All the information is linked down below. This is a playlist, so we got a bunch of people that are linked down below, so make sure you go check everybody out, guys. They are wonderful ladies. You won't be disappointed. And let's get into DIY number 2. This one is another K-Cup DIY, so I hope you enjoy. Yeah. So this one I decided I was just gonna cut it in half here. It did get out of frame. I'm just cutting the... So anyways, I'm just cutting the bottom off right here, and I cut the top off of it as well, and I'm just kind of just cutting a shape out. I was trying to think of another thing I could do just in case in case my snowflake wasn't gonna work out. This was kind of... I wasn't quite sure about it yet. So I'm kind of just playing around with what I could do. I'm cutting little notches in it, so I'm kind of trying to make little angel wings. I actually like how it turned out, so I left this one in as well. So I'm gonna make another match to my angel wing. So sorry it's out of frame again. It's really hard to keep in frame because I kept trying to get it closer to me, but I'm just doing the same thing that I did prior, just cutting the bottom off and then cutting the top off to get it to a flat surface. And then I just flipped my angel wing around to get it to kind of use as a template, but I wanted it to do the opposite side so it would match as the other side of the angel wing. These were kind of hard to cut because of it being bottom of it. So then I grabbed this the wooden heart from you can get these from Dollar Tree. And I just grabbed some of the antique wax with a little bit of the baby wipe, and I just go over a coat of that. I cover the entire thing, and then I glue down these little angel wings onto this heart. We're gonna kind of make this into an ornament. I printed out this picture. This is actually a picture of my grandma and my grandma's sister when they were younger. My mom... It's my mom's mom. My mom lost her mother when she was 12. So I never actually knew my grandma. I did know my grandma's sister, though. I met her when I was, gosh, I don't know, like 6 maybe. But she died when I was pretty young as well. So they are both gone. So I thought this would be a very sentimental thing for my mom. So I figured she would like this for her tree. So I printed this out for her, and this is probably going to go in her stocking. I just glued that down, and I'm just tying a little piece of twine for the hanger. And there you have it. DIY number 3. This one was the funnest one I think I've done, guys, but this one turned out to be a hot mess. It was very fun, don't get me wrong. So the socks I came from Dollar Tree. I'm using the vase to help me place my sock to where I can put the rice in it. You don't have to use rice. You can use any kind of beads or anything like that. I've just used rice in the past. I've done gnomes and stuff, so this is just how I use it. I do cut it right where the heel is. I grabbed some polyfill. I'm trying to locate my polyfill here. I probably should have cut some of that out, but anyway, I am stuffing this to the fullest I possibly can. Like, full. Like, I want this to be very stiff and chubby. Very fat, I guess. And with the rice, it's going to sit up really nice. You can have no problems with it falling over. I do use a rubber band for this. And then I kind of glue it down to the top because I don't want that little knob at the top. You don't really even notice it that it's up there. I also picked up these at the Dollar Tree. These are nylon tights from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to cover my sock with the nylon. If you have a peach colored sock, you won't even have to use this step. But I didn't have a peach colored sock, so I'm going to do this twice. I just did a very tight knot in this, and I did a very tight knot in this one again, and I'm going to kind of use that for the very back of it. You can use the other side of the sock, but I thought I would use the other nylon just in case I use it for a different project, or if I need to go over it a second time, but twice was fine. So I just did another knot at the very top, right where the other one was, and then at the back I glued this one down. And you won't even see that because we're going to cover it up. And then I grabbed some of these. This is from a mop pad from Dollar Tree. This is left over from a previous project. If you have a whole mop head, I would suggest that because then you don't have to use scraps that I'm going to be using to fill in the back. You can just keep going around like this. It'd probably work better, but this does work. So here I'm just kind of laying the straps or the scraps of this over her head like this, and I'm just gonna kind of glue this down. So we're supposed to be making a Mrs. Claus. This is what it's supposed to be. It kind of turns out to be a hot mess, guys, and I'm not gonna lie. It turned out to be a hot mess. I mean, she turns out cute, don't get me wrong. It didn't turn out the way I was planning it to turn out. But, yeah, she just looked like she had a really rough night. Let's just say that. I mean, she had to put the elves to bed, and she had to clean up all the mess that they made, and she, had to put away a bunch of stuff that was left out, and then she had to get up extra early in the morning from the night he left for his long trip, and she didn't wash her makeup off, and it got spread all over her face, and yeah, like it turned out to be a hot mess. And so she had makeup spread all over her face, and she looked like she had a very rough night, and she had to get up early in the morning to bake Santa some breakfast in the morning. And yeah, I mean, she had a rough night. Anyway, I did unbraid her hair to kind of make it look like actual hair. I'm trimming it right now. I kind of wanted to make it look like she had like probably like, you know, shoulder length hair, I guess. I do trim it both sides. Here I'm gonna go in with the curlers. This was our challenge item here. And I'm just kind of rolling her hair up into the curlers here. I tell you what, these are the most flimsy curlers ever. I can guarantee you there is nobody out there that are actually using these for their hair because they are so flimsy. Anyway, I am gluing them down to her head because they don't stay up. But yeah, we're just kind of rolling and, you know, making it look cute and fancy. I do put 4 of them in her hair. I have to say, hands down, this is probably my favorite. But yeah, it turned out really. So here comes the bangs. I do have a couple little extra strands, so I decided she needs a little extra bangs in the front. So I'm gonna cut her a couple of extra bangs, and I glue a little of those down. Here's I started out with her marker here. I started out with an eye shut because I didn't really know what I was gonna work with here, and I, you know, draw her nose. And the problem with it is I used just marker, and I just decided I was going to. Hold on, I'm gonna change the music. Anyway, I was gonna just draw it on here, but I didn't really like how the mouth turned out. I didn't like it, so I got a wet wipe and was trying to wipe it off with a little bit of wetness off of my finger. Then I went in with the wet wipe itself, and yeah, I was just smearing. I didn't want to redo it because the hair was already glued on there and everything, so I couldn't really go over it with a new nylon. It wasn't coming off. So we just went in with a smaller mouth and tried to wipe off as best I could. So now it looks like her makeup is all smeared. I did give her some rosy cheeks with some of the makeup that was left over. So it just looks like she went to bed with her lipstick on and it's smeared all over her face. I did give her a little beauty mark. And then I didn't like that her eyes were shut. So I gave her some eyes, and that turned out to be a hot mess. So again, I was trying to wipe it off, but yeah, it just smeared more. So now it looks like she has eyeliner all over. So we gave her some eyebrows. Guys. Guys. Hot mess. She's a hot mess. So like I said, she had a rough night. But we wanted her to make her look a little bit more Christmassy, because she's not Christmassy right now. And we gotta make her look like Mrs. Claus. So I grabbed some of these candy cane what's the words I'm looking for? I lost it. Those things. And I wanted to make some glasses for her. We needed some glasses. And I was just like, well, we'll make some candy cane ones. So I grabbed out a couple of pieces to make some glasses for her, and we're just gonna make some glasses. And just, playing around with it, trying to make what looks like glasses, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if that worked, but we do add a little bit more to her head to I do show you that as well, to kind of make her a little bit more Christmassy. I promise she's supposed to be Mrs. Claus. We can have her be whatever we want her to be, but be honest with you, if you guys are any close to my age, which I'm 38, she reminds me of DW from Arthur. That is like got gray hair. Like, she looks like the old version of DW, which is Arthur's sister. If you guys know who that is, comment down below, or let me know down below in the comments. But that is who she reminds me of. So anyways, like I said, I wanted her to look a little more Christmassy. I was trying to think if I could find a little Santa Claus hat. I thought I had one to maybe put it on their head right in there in the little opening spot. But I couldn't find one in my stash. I thought I had one. So I thought we could just put a little Christmas bow or something, or some kind of little bow. So I grabbed one of these. I just did a little awareness bow, and I just used another little scrap piece of that ribbon and put it in the middle, and I'm just gonna put it right there in the middle there. I do cut a little pieces of greenery. I mean, depending on what time Santa comes home, it could still be Christmas Day. I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to dress up for him on Christmas Day. I don't know. But I wanted to put a little kind of red berries or something in her hair. I didn't like these, so I was trying to figure something else out. I saw these little ones, so I grabbed one of these little red berries, and I just stuck that one right there, and we went with that. And there you guys have it, Little Miss Santa Claus. Let me know, guys, what you think down below of my hot mess Santa. DIY number 4. Now this one, guys, this is my balloon one. This one didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. You get the gist of it. So I grabbed this whole pack of balloons. I did see this that was on Pinterest. That's not where I got it from. I did see it later that it was on Pinterest. So I grabbed some food coloring. This is actually gel food coloring. This is the first time I've ever seen this color. But this is the neon pink. There is 4 colors in here all total. I only did the 4 colors. I was going to try to do more, but I was kind of on the time crunch. So what I did is I grabbed the color. This one I didn't really edit too much out of this. So I grabbed the color and I just squeezed a bunch of it in there. I mean, I didn't do any like minimal drops or nothing like that. I squeezed a bunch of it in there, and I made sure a bunch of it got in there. This would be really fun to do with your kids. Might be a little messy, but it might be kind of fun. I made sure a bunch of it got down there in the balloon. I did fill it up with water. I shook it around a little bit. My recommendation is to freeze them in the freezer. I thought it would work if we just put them out in the yard. So I had purple, orange, pink. I don't remember the other one. Yellow, maybe? But they didn't really freeze all that well. That one's probably the best one. Oh, and green. So we have... But they're supposed to be like little Christmas lights. My orange one didn't make it. But... And like I said, they didn't freeze all that well either. I have a bunch of the color that kind of dripped all over the place. But this is what it turned out to be. This is my final reveal for this one. But that's my orange one. Like I said, it didn't make it. But the purple and the orange, that's the green and the pink. But you're supposed to line the sidewalks, and they're supposed to look like really pretty lights and stuff. I thought it turned out really cute. But here is my final reveal, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you go down and check out my description box. There should be a playlist down there with the other gals, and the hosts will be also linked down there, so definitely go out and check out their channels. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down below in my comments, and let me know which one your favorite was. Let me know what you would have done different, or what you would have done with the projects or the challenge items that we would have had. Let me know what you think of my hot mess Santa, Mrs. Claus. And also, guys, just so you are aware, this will be my last video for 2023. I am gonna stop after this and enjoy the rest of the holiday with my family and everything. I will come back in the new year, and I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2024. I love you all, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys around. God bless, and I love you all, and have a Merry Christmas, like I said. Bye.